This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it cute? This is a Happy Father's Day tool belt of tools, and I think it's just adorable for those in my family that are people that do things, a lot of things around the house or mechanical or whatever. So I thought this was just absolutely adorable. And oh, don't want to do that. I am going to get rid of that and bring in this, and I am going to do the inside and the envelope. And the outline is your favorite black. So I'm going to do the next one because it's the same. There. Now I got to put this away for a few minutes and come with my Daffodil Delight. This is a cool stamp set. I hope it's still available. The last time I looked, it was there, but it's on the last chance, and you never know. Isn't that cool that you can just, I love two-step stamping. Some people don't, but I absolutely love it because it just takes all the work away. And put those over there, and I will bring in, this is the Trusty Tools. I use the Happy Father's Day. I use the hammer and the coloring of it, and the wrench and the coloring of it. I use the paintbrush and the coloring of it, but I didn't do that because it's in this pocket. Can't have paint on it. And then there's the tape measure, and then the pencil. And then I used that die to do the paintbrush, the wrench. This I did in silver. This is one I used. You might not be able to see that. The pencil. I did this one in silver, just die cut it. There's the tape measure. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I did this one and this one in silver. This is such a cool set. I love this set. I have used it a lot because I have a mechanic in my family, and I have dads that are good with tools and have been working that way, not as a job, but as just something they do to fix things around the house because you don't want to pay for them, and they fix them. So this is just a silver pencil crayon. I don't know where I got it. It's not from Stampin' Up, but it's just a silver one. And I'm going to, this is very dark light. And I'm just going to color it in. And then it can be put inside. Now, this has a piece of paper behind it because this will bleed. Unfortunately, it bleeds through, but it's an easy fix. You just put a piece of paper, scrap piece of paper in there, and you're good to go. And we love our blends, so they're well worth the extra care that you have to take. And this is Lemon Lolly Dark. Oh, I already did that. It's the silver. And the very basic black was light. So that's done. And out the paper comes. So I don't leave it in there and wonder where it's gone to, because I've done that before. Oh, it's so frustrating. Now, there's the one that I did in silver. I stamped the hammer, and then I did the color on it, and then I re-stamped the hammer in the new basic black. You could do stays on if you have it, because you can't do an other, like memento. You can't use that on there and for it to stay. So this is all. I have inked them up and with my blends, and then I've gone around and put the stitching on all of it, except for I'm going to finish this one off, and I don't want to lose those. So, and this is just a little tiny, it's 1 inch long, scored at 1/2 inch and 3/4. So I am going to finish the, I didn't want to do it all, but I didn't want to leave too much undone, because it takes up so much time. It's not a lot of time, but it's useless time while I'm on the video, and you see it. It seems to take forever, and it's just wasted time on my behalf, or for you, on your behalf. So it's just easier if I do this without. So I have a ruler. It's an acrylic ruler that, well, you can see through it. So yay, I love that. Whoops. Now when you do this, you do it across, and then you just hit and miss. And there's no way you're going to get it even. You're going to get it pretty close, but it's not going to be even. And then when you come to the end, you go about to there, and then you turn this, and then you start there and go. And then I just do the ends, and if I miss any, because sometimes my eyes do funny things, and I just go farther than I want, then I just go through and put a dot, and no one knows. I think I need a new pen or marker. Sometimes it just doesn't stay or doesn't mark. So I am going to put that away, and then we're going to get going on this. My goodness, everything's so difficult to pick up. So this is going to go across at the top, and it's just easy peasy. I just want to make sure that it's at the top, down as far as it will go. like that. And then these are going to go like this. And I forgot to do that. There we go. There. Get all this out of the way. Now I am bringing, these are going here, and it's going to go right over top of the stitching. That's fine. It's just so much easier if you do the stitching and it's down there and you cover it than missing some and not having it covered. So that is why. And now I'm doing 2 at the top. And this is right in the center because I want to look like the pocket is full. See, this goes there, and then this is going to go around here. And get it there. Oh, I forgot to take those off. Good for me. Re-glue this. With my last one, I took it off as soon as I finished it before I started putting the glue on, so that it was already had the thing, the dimensional ready. See, it's puffed up, and that's what you want. Yeah, see, those are so easy to take off when you're not working at it. Oh, absolutely crazy. I want to get a little bit glue. I try to get the glue in the corners so that they stay down. Trying to get the side and the bottom done first. Did I do it wrong? Yes, I did it wrong. That was silly. Well, lovely me. I will just quickly gotta love it, right? See, it's supposed to match up, and it does that way. It doesn't the other way. I've been busy working on my garden, and I am out of practice, it seems. It's crazy. But make sure you hold it down and get it. See how easy that is when you do it properly? properly is the proper word. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So this is going to go in here, and it fits in between, just like that. But I have to find, oh, I didn't do these. Well, that was silly of me. It's easier to do these when you turn them as you're going around and not try to do it upside down and then just fill it in. Now, and another one's done. So now I'm gonna bring this one in, and you got to remember there's a space in here and here, so don't color it because that's just what the background, there's a hole there and you would see what's in the background, you wouldn't see the silver. I hope that makes sense, that I'm explaining it properly. In a real wrench, there's the screw part here so that it opens up. It's an adjustable wrench and it allows it to open up, but there's nothing, there's a space in between there and there. There's no metal, it's just open air. So if it was cut out properly, you would see the tool belt behind, but you don't because it's not there, not cut out. Now this is the hammer, and I just glued that on to the hammer. I cut it down just a little, like, I don't know, 1/32 of an inch or something like that. It was not much. It was very little amount that I cut down, but I did cut it down. And now you have to glue these however they will fit in there, because you've got the dimensionals at the top. I didn't want them at the bottom because you want it to stick down, but you want them at the top because that's where they are. Like the opening is, the lift part. I didn't say that very well, did I? Like I said, I've been doing my garden and I've slightly out of practice. And this goes in here, and I'm trying to get it straight. There we go. Nope, that's attached. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This one is not attached, so it can be attached now. Oh. There we go. Now this one, I'm going to put the largest, the width at the top, and put the other one down in, because it just makes it easier for fitting it in there. if the one that's the widest is goes in. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. It wants to stick. Okay, keep it going, keep going. I don't know what it's stuck on. I'm just gonna see if I can lift that dimensional and then stick this in. Wow, I didn't have this much problem with my other one. Well, let's just cut it down. It doesn't need to be on there. There we go. There we go. And here's my paintbrush. Well, I did have it. It was right here. Now, I am taking my Ivory blend and I am just going over top of this because most brushes don't have white bristles after they've been used. So they might start out with white, but this is a handyman who's been working and doing stuff, so they can't stay in there. They can't stay white, so they got to get colored. So what I'm doing is I am using my color lifter. I colored it Ivory, and now I'm doing the color lifter because I want it lighter, just like that. So I am going to grab a hold of this one. And this one is going to go in here. And see, no problem. I had no problem with this, this one, but I did with that one. It's crazy. So now I am going to do the Happy Father's Day because I have them here and I don't want to lose them. It's the smart way to do things, right? When you have them, you make sure you put them down so you don't lose them. And I just went around and I cut them close. And I went in where there's an indentation and I stayed out where there isn't an indentation. See? Cool, eh? Now, I am going to take this pencil and I'm going to use my minis. Yep, those are my minis. And this is going to go right at the end because I don't want the end pointed up. I'm going to use about 4 of these halves. I cut them in half because they're too big to use whole. I have some that, this is my half ones that I cut in half. And then I've got others that are not cut in half that I'm going to use whole because the area works for that, if that makes sense. And I am going to get one of these sides down. Get my tweezers. And I'm going to make sure that it's stuck there. Oh, yeah, it's stuck all right. Moved right over in the center. There. Now I am going to get my pokey tool and take these off. Just like that. Now, this is going to go in here, and I put it on dimensionals so that it looks like it's an actual pencil, so that it looks more rounded than it is. And then, well, I thought I got rid of that. It's coming back. It doesn't want to leave. It likes me too much, unfortunately. And then this goes, you make sure it goes in between, and it's going to be a little bit puffed through the top because I made it just a little bit bigger. And once that's down, then gotta hold it there for a couple seconds. If you could like, share, subscribe to my channel, that would really help. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I don't do anything. You just get notified from YouTube when I put up a video. I try to put up 2 a week, Tuesday and Friday. I try to be consistent with that. Sometimes I fail because the internet fails. We just have sometimes problems with the internet, and it won't allow things to go up, but we are trying in a good way. And this, I will put a salutation on the inside once I decide what I want to say. And there we go. So what do you think of my card? I hope you like this. I hope you you have this set. If you don't, you really are missing out, because this is, especially if you have men in your life, this set has been a real bonus in my stash of stamps, and I love it. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here, and I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day and spending it with me. Thanks. Bye now.